Is that their team?
Something like that.
All right, Hack Pro Power it is versus Team Evil Geniuses. They are ready to go. We are ready to go. And we are going to jump right into this game. But yeah, speaking of the maps, great job on design. We have seen some excellent 2v2s here. And, you know, it just really opens up a lot to this this style of Starcraft 2. 2v2s can actually be very entertaining and fun to watch, and very rarely are they so entertaining and fun to watch, and I think the maps have a lot to do with it here.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also, finally, Power is not Zerg, so he's playing Terran this time, and it's going to be a mirror matchup. One of the first ones we've seen today, really. So this is going to be interesting. I wonder if we're going to see
what we always see.
Yeah, the 9 or 10 pull, the early speed, and then the Terran going with Reactor Hellion to Banshee. So I wonder if that is going to happen. We shall see.
It seems like players have adapted a little bit since when we saw that. The Banshee follow-up doesn't seem to be as much in favor anymore. I think you know, players are more accustomed to dealing with it now. They'll get 2 queens out.
It can be a little gimmicky.
It can be a little gimmicky, absolutely. One thing we certainly haven't seen, and I love how StrifeCrow and Axelav always help each other out there in the early game just a little bit with that extractor. I really like that.
That's interesting. You know, I wonder how that really affects the timings and whatnot.
You know what else I saw the other day in the EG Masters Cup that I had absolutely no idea about in the 2v2?
Repairing Stalkers?
We saw Rain and TT1 do this gigantic push where Rain pulled like 15 SCVs on auto repair, and they were freaking repairing the sentries and the stalkers.
It's pretty crazy, man.
So not only did they have like the Protoss Death Ball coming in of the gateway units, they also had a pure mech army from Rain of Blue Flame Hellions and Siege Tanks, and then they had about 15 to 20 SCVs on top of that repairing every single unit on the field.
Yeah, you know, that's pretty awesome, man.
Super sexy build.
Good synergy there.
Yeah, haven't seen anything like that quite yet today, but that was definitely an eye-turner in the EG's Masters Cup 2v2 League. And, you know, who knows, maybe some of these guys are hip to that, and, you know, we might see something like that. Although with Terran Zerg, no real opportunities for anything like that. Although Metavax...
Look, both of these players are doing pretty much the exact same build, and it looks like it is going to be Speedlings and Hellions, like we guessed. But what are they going to do to follow it up? We shall see. We have a pack of Speedlings, Lings coming out to each of the bases. StrifeCrow going to try to get a little scout. Hackcrow is going to do the same. He has all of his Lings here now. He could get caught by this Hellion if it comes out in time. We shall see.
We shall see. Indeed. Indeed. He's going to repair the front wall here, but he is going to be forced to build a Hellion, and he's not going to be able to get that reactor where he wants it nearly as quick, and that's one of the risks you run building all your stuff at the front like that. Lings can get up there, and they can mess with your mojo for a little bit. So that could play a crucial role here. Are the colors all mucked up? I'm getting all confused on the scoreboard.
Are they?
I don't know. I think we got purple, teal for purple, teal for pack and power.
Power is purple instead of red.
Anyway, before I got all confused, my point is that the first 2 Hellion cycles for power are going to be out relatively quickly here, and that could play a factor in these super crucial early game fights. Speed is done. Both Zerg players harassing each other a little bit here. Hellion swooping in from behind for power. StrifeCrow could be making a little bit of a mistake here.
Fries a few Zerglings. Oof. Nice play.
I thought he was going to lose a little bit more there.
Yeah. Looks like StrifeCrow's eked out a few extra drones, so Hack and Power are a little bit more all in. They're both getting Blue Flame to follow this up here, guys. And it looks like it's going to be a Ling and Zergling battle. Now this is going to come down to micro. It's going to be the biggest factor here in these early fights. So let's see who has the edge here.
Micro indeed. We see this a lot in ZT versus ZT matchups, especially on a big map like this, to establish you know, map control and dominance, you will use those very, very speedy Hellions and Lings, which work together in conjunction very well. Two units with a lot of synergy, I feel like. Both sort of harass-based units, but when put together in mass are quite lethal against everything.
Yeah.
And they're so quick, they can pick and choose their battles very easily, and they can kind of dissect their opponent's army. And it looks like Power and PowerTech staying together a little bit better here.
Blue Flame from Power finished earlier, so...
Oh, man. But still, the beautiful arc and spread from Team Evil Geniuses, I think, won the day there. But how close are we to Blue Flame from Axlav?
It just finished.
I don't think he has enough Hellions to deal with Power.
That Blue Flame timing really gave them a significant advantage there.
Oh, God.
Looks like Power is going to drop a CC behind this, so they're not going to go for the kill here, but they
the
just
Zerg is now isolated, though. Strifecrow's isolated. I don't know if Power and PowerTech realize this.
Power needs to go to that base.
I don't know what they're thinking here. They had him against the wall.
He has a Roach Warren now, but no Roach is out.
Big mistake. Big mistake right there.
Axlav's going to follow it up with a Starport. Power is going to follow it up with a CC. I like this play from actually both of the players. Power and them, they just came up a little bit. They killed more of the army. They kind of have map control right now, so they can take an expansion. But Axlav can't do the same, so he's going for the Starport. I like it. Although, look at this. Power's going for a Starport too. Like a baller.
Well, Power like a bouse. And Power's Starport.
Oh my god.
We'll hope. Oh my god. If they're going to get surrounded. Yes, they are. And wow, Power has so many Hellions out right now. It's really quite the menacing force. It's forcing
16 to 5 Hellions.
Yeah, it's forcing Axlav and Strifecrow down a different tech path. They can no longer make Lings. As soon as they lost the war in Hellions, now they're forced to make Roaches and tanks. And, you know, I feel like PowerTech and Power...
God. Look at this placement of the Starport.
God,
I'm sorry for not noticing that, but as that is at the destructible third
Axlav, you dirty old dog, you.
And he's getting Cloak.
All those games playing against Terran, you realized a thing or two.
Yeah.
The proxy Starport, a lethal weapon.
He's going to need to make something happen with that, though, because the army counts are in favor right now for the 2 Hack and Power players here. I do not know about this though. He's making another Starport down here. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
this is getting dirty, but look at this.
Forget one Starport when you can make 2. Is he going to add another tech lab over there?
The Banshee is doing work. He has 3 kills.
Yeah, Power much quicker about getting his Banshee in there.
Yes,
and Cloak isn't even necessary. There's no anti-air.
Okay, but look, Power is ready for it. And as we can see, he has 10 kills on this Banshee. Still going to work over here. Axlav has no counter to this. He has nothing. He has Hellions. That is all he has.
Team Evil Geniuses
Power
falling apart here.
Oh, look at
Power's proxy getting scouted outside the natural. The Banshee coming out is going to get immediately picked off.
Yeah. And look at this. Power still has a Banshee in Axlav's base. This is game, folks. One more SCV left. Taylor is pewing away. That is what is happening here.
All those SCVs are just getting 2-shot, and you know, 100% all in here from Team Evil Geniuses.
Yeah, no doubt.
Not where they want to be.
No way.
And Power still has that ever present gigantic force of Hellions that we do see coming into play here.
Good spread.
Beautiful spread, beautiful surround. And who's going to come out on top here?
Oh, look at Axlav. He's he's not Power. Is not microing those Hellions. He just let them get lined up. Oh man.
But the Banshee is here to save the day, and there's no anti-air.
He will fry some SCVs, but he's not going to kill them all. Axlav only has 3 SCVs compared to 31 for Power.
Don't worry, bro. They got this. They got this.
There it is. That's a good game.
No, they got this.
EG apparently still has this.
It is all tied up here, 2-2. We are going to go into the final match.
I like this. This is getting intense.
Yeah, this is actually a great series here. I hope you guys are as excited as we are. It's a pleasure to be here casting, and it's always nice when it goes to a Game 5. Shows that we got some good competition here. Not one of these teams is just going to cruise their way all the way through to the upper bracket finals championship, awaiting the losers bracket finalists.
Very true.
And right now we are going to come to the conclusion of the upper bracket finals. As soon as both these teams are ready, we will hop in the game and get right on top of the action just as soon as we can.
Mm-hmm.